Welcome back to GH Always channel. Today we will learn about the fascinating dynamics unfolding in Port Charles as young Wiley Corinthos potentially holds the power to change his mother's life path with just 6 simple words. The shifting sands of Port Charles relationships. The tranquil facade of Willow Corinthos' new relationship journey might soon face an unexpected storm brewing from the innocent heart of her son, Wiley. As Willow navigates the complicated waters of her divorce from Michael Corinthos, she finds herself drawn to Drew Quartermain, who has extended an invitation for her and her children to share his home. This development, while seemingly positive for the adults involved, may trigger emotional turbulence for young Wiley, who remains blissfully unaware of the permanent changes happening to his family structure. The initial hesitation. When Drew first proposed the idea of cohabitation, Willow's maternal instincts caused her to pause. The weight of explaining her marital dissolution to her children, particularly Wiley, created significant apprehension. Though baby Amelia remains too young to comprehend these adult complexities, Wiley has reached an age where family dynamics hold meaning and stability is cherished. Despite her initial reservations, Willow eventually warmed to Drew's proposition, perhaps seeing it as a step toward healing and new beginnings. A child's perspective. What makes this situation particularly delicate is Wiley's current understanding of his family's situation. In his innocent mind, the current separation is merely temporary, a brief interlude while his father Michael recovers from injuries. The child clings to the belief that once Michael heals completely, their family unit will be restored to its former state. This hopeful perspective stands in stark contrast to the reality that Willow must eventually communicate: the divorce is proceeding, and their family structure is permanently changing. The powerful 6 words. As Drew increasingly assumes a paternal role in their daily lives, Willow may be blindsided by Wiley's emotional reaction. Children often process change differently than adults anticipate, and Wiley's response could manifest in 6 powerful words that might shake Willow's confidence in her decisions. I don't want a new daddy. This heartfelt declaration could potentially serve as a catalyst for Willow to reassess her priorities and timeline. While she clearly has developed feelings for Drew, her son's emotional well-being must take precedence. The innocent protest from Wiley might force her to confront whether she's moving too quickly into this new chapter of her life. Team Michael, a child's loyalty. Children often maintain fierce loyalty to their biological parents, and Wiley appears firmly positioned on Team Michael. This steadfast allegiance could create friction as Drew attempts to integrate himself into their family dynamic. Wiley's resistance isn't merely stubbornness, it represents his genuine emotional attachment to his father and his desire to preserve what he considers his true family unit. Rumors circulating through Port Charles suggest Drew may soon propose to Willow, accelerating their relationship to a more formal commitment. Such a development would only intensify Wiley's emotional response, potentially creating a more pronounced divide between Willow's romantic aspirations and her son's emotional needs. Willow's dilemma. As Willow stands at this crossroads, she faces the classic parental dilemma, balancing personal happiness with her children's emotional welfare. While Drew represents a promising new beginning, Wiley's resistance signals that the timing might require reconsideration. The coming weeks will likely see Willow wrestling with these competing priorities as she determines the best path forward for herself and her children. Michael's ongoing presence. Complicating matters further is Michael's continued presence in their lives. As Wiley's father, he remains a permanent fixture regardless of the divorce proceedings. His recovery process and eventual return to full health will necessitate co-parenting arrangements that must account for Wiley's emotional attachment to both parents. The wisdom of children. Sometimes the greatest insights come from the youngest hearts. Wiley's potential rejection of Drew as a father figure might actually contain wisdom that the adults in this situation have overlooked in their rush toward new beginnings. Children often sense emotional undercurrents that adults attempt to disguise, and Wiley's reaction could indicate that more healing time is necessary before such significant changes are implemented. As viewers, we're left wondering whether Willow will heed this potential warning from her son or if she'll continue forward with her plans with Drew. Either way, the coming episodes promise emotional confrontations and difficult conversations as this family navigates the complex terrain of divorce, new relationships, and blended family dynamics. Stay tuned to GH Always channel for more updates as this compelling storyline continues to unfold in Port Charles, revealing whether 6 simple words from a child's heart will indeed alter the course of multiple lives in this beloved community.